guys, we are back for the final match, and we have our national champion facing off against the one and only Yu-Gi-Oh! Boomer.
Yeah, here we have Earth Aggro versus the Zombie Burn deck, as we told you about. And Zombie Burn starting off very strong with a graceful Charity. Do we also see the Pot of Greed, our tournament combo, I would say, that everyone seems to have? What was your results in the tournament?
I think I was just short of topping the tournament.
Oh, you were like 3-1 or something?
3-1, yeah, I was 3-1.
But tiebreakers?
Tiebreakers absolutely destroyed me, yeah, because I have lost my first game against the Chaos player that we featured in round number 2.
Oh, okay, so, and he left, so your pairings kind of suck. And he cast the Graceful Charity into the Pot of Greed.
So he has full combo.
So this is the full gold combo that every player seems to have. And this is a Sangan, so could it be a Sangan?
That is a Sangan, yeah.
Looks like it. Sangan setting for
activating Wave Motion Cannon.
And Wave Motion Cannon, wow. Into the Heavy Storm! Holy no way!
Oh.
Does he have like a Judgment?
Does he have the Judgment?
Oh,
wow, he's actually playing 3 different cards to protect his Wave Motion Cannon.
Yeah, that is crazy. He's really afraid of any MSTs and Heavy Storms.
And honestly, looking at that board, having the Wave Motion Cannon, having like counter traps to out his back row removal, this looks like a deck that I know.
Yeah, this looks like something that I have played before, and
it is a very familiar looking deck.
Yeah. Can you remind me of the deck?
I'm not sure anymore, but as I remember, I think it had something to do with a very specific field spell card.
Yeah, maybe something from Minecraft, right?
Yeah, anything like that. A very mystic card.
Yeah, a very mystic card. Maybe you guys can remind us in the comments what it is.
Maybe. I am also, now that you said that, I think there's a very good video that tells people about the
there's
card.
also a very good video about one of those cards that is played in that deck. It is linked in the description below, check it out. But back to our feature match here. We have... Wait, what did you summon? What is that monster?
That is a Don Saluk against a Injection Fairy Lily.
Oh, okay, and our Earth Aggro player just went into battle phase? Or...
No, he's deciding to
he's deciding not to
That's
play.
the search for Sangan, yeah.
Okay, that is the Sangan search. So he's searching Pyramid Turtle. I think he just... Yeah. That is still battle phase from our Earth Aggro player.
But honestly, with Lily being such a good card, here looking at a Wave Motion Cannon, do you actually want to activate its effect?
No, I think Lily is a card that you do want to side out in this matchup.
Yeah.
You don't want to pay life points. Lily as well as Delinquent Duo are both your enemies, because against Wave Motion Cannon you don't want to lose life points.
You don't want to pay.
And
I think that's what he's asking him right now, if he wants to activate the Lily on the Pyramid
Turtle.
Turtle.
Do you want to pay? Do you want to pay? No, he does not pay.
Which is the right move. Because especially against Pyramid Turtle, if you pay Lily here, he's just getting the Rio Cocky.
Yeah, he's getting the Rio Cocky. He can't attack over the Lily, but you still did 2k damage. So that is something that you want to do anyway. Here, Wave Motion Cannon going on 1. What is he rolling for?
He's rolling for the Delinquent Duo he just activated.
Oh, wait, no way! He actually delinquent him as well. Wow.
Yeah. Ooh, and he is hitting the Tribe.
Wow, hitting Tribe as well. Definitely a national champion in the making. Again. Yeah. Dropping the DD Warrior later here from our Yu-Gi-Oh! Boomer. Maybe he attacks into it. And he Nightmare Wears the DD Warrior Lady.
So he does not want to lose his Pyramid Turtle.
Yeah, but he also cannot attack with the Pyramid Turtle now, because if he attacks, it just gets banished as well. But the Wave Motion Cannon is ticking up. He already got rid of 1 Heavy Storm.
This is 500 from the Nightmare Wheel. Wave Motion Cannon is going to 2 tokens.
So that is 2000 damage, 2500 here with the Nightmare Wheel. He did not pay for Lily. Did he pay for Lily once?
Yeah, he did.
He did
pay for Lily once.
So that is 2000 damage with the Wave Motion Cannon. That's 4000 damage already.
This is 4000 damage already.
And the ring.
See a Ring of Destruction,
Wow.
so another 1500.
That is
he is very low on life.
Is that death next turn if the Wave Motion Cannon ticks up?
This might be.
But he does this, the wave, he does.
Oh, he hits the outer
this was-
wave motion cannon.
The tools on the Duster was a great play.
And honestly, I think he's just on 2000 life. I think that might already have been it. Yeah, that's the attack for game.
Is it?
That is game, yeah.
That is game.
Wow,
that was a quick game.
That was a good combo.
Yeah, that was a very
That was
fast
a
game.
very, very good combo at the end.
So our rogue zombie pile with some burn cards actually won our tournament.
No, that was game one.
That was just game one?
That was
Okay,
game
then
one.
I lied.
That was just game one,
I
yeah.
am delusional, as one would say. We still have games to go.
Yeah,
So,
we still can see Earth Aggro making a comeback here.
yeah, of course, we can see Aggro making a comeback here. And we will see you guys in the second game then. Alright guys, here we go into game number 2. Zombie Burn versus Earth Aggro again.
National champion against Yu-Gi-Oh! Boomer.
Yes, national champion against the Yu-Gi-Oh! Boomer.
This will be a game to be remembered.
Yeah, definitely. But game 1 very dominated by our zombie player, drawing a lot of the very good one-offs. We didn't see much from the Earth Aggro player.
We didn't saw him play a lot, no.
No, he barely played the game. He actually just got destroyed in 3 turns. I think it was the 3rd turn where he was just dead.
Might be, yeah.
It was crazy. I hope this game goes for a little bit longer. Maybe we can even see a 3rd match here. Always great to see more Goat and more Yu-Gi-Oh! This is another proxy. I think this is another.
This is the tribe.
This is
This
the
is
tribe.
the tribe,
This is
yeah.
the tribe. Yes, this is the tribe.
Tribe hitting the giant red.
Tribe hitting giant red. Attacks with the tribe. This is 1600.
Getting free damage once again. Those people just give the burn player free damage.
But you can't do much. What do you
Like,
want
you
to
can't do much, no. If you don't have any back row.
In this case, he couldn't do much. Like, you could have placed the red in the face down defense position, which honestly would have been the better play in my opinion. But placing it in attack is maybe also good. I didn't think about the ramifications, but it is fine placing it in attack.
Yeah, the thing is, you just go for a 50-50. Because if you set it, it loses to crossout. If you don't set it, it loses to tribe. So,
but did you see a crossout yet?
He has not seen a crossout. No,
okay.
no.
So,
but especially after side decking against this deck, crossout would probably be out of the deck.
Yeah, you don't want to set cards in Earth Aggro. But here we see a Goblin attack force being met with a Gravity Bind.
Which Gravity Bind is a very, very bad card for Earth Aggro here. Because
Yeah,
I don't think that they have any monster they can attack with.
Yeah, and he placed a Jar of Greed. I think he said he just placed Jar of Greed because he couldn't find any other cards.
Yeah.
So you see how bad this deck is. It's not optimized at all.
There's not a Pot of Greed. I don't think we have seen a single game from our national champion where he did not drop the Pot of Greed.
But he always draws Pot of Greed and then some other super stupid power spell like Delinquent Duel, Graceful Charity, something like that. If he now drops a Wave Motion Cannon, this game might just be over. Unless he has an out for the Gravity Bind. The Gravity Bind here is really the MVP. Like, you need an MST.
Gravity Bind will stall the game, and you don't want to give Burn the opportunity to stall the game.
No, definitely not. But he is having a big thing here, what he wants to do. Do we see what he has in hand? Not really. He also has the Delinquent Duel.
Obviously he follows up with
Delinquent Duel. Delinquent Duel here. Discards.
Hitting another Goblin attack force and the Rotor, which are not the worst hits, but this is 2 monsters out of his hand.
Yeah, would you discard the Rotor if you could? Yeah.
It depends. If you already have the card you want to search with Rotor in your hand, Rotor does not do anything, so...
Yeah, in this case, we don't know his hand, but discarding Rotor seems weird anyway, because you want to have Rotor to search for something most of the time in this deck. But here he sets 1 card. I presume it's a Judgment or something like that, some kind of counter trap. He runs a lot of those. And passes the turn to our Yu-Gi-Oh! Boomer on his Earth Aggro deck. Time stalling again. He's thinking a lot. He's thinking a lot. Yeah, he's thinking a lot. You would think Earth Aggro is just like I smash face, but it's actually quite complicated. Here he goes into DD Warrior Lady. I for the DD Warrior, I don't agree. With a tribe infecting virus on board, he's just gonna discard one card and get rid of two.
This back row needs to be an out for the tribe.
Yeah. He needs to out the tribe with the back row, because he can't really do anything.
But he is confident.
Yeah, he's very confident. He just dropped the, what is that, Exile Force?
He didn't even activate the tribe here.
Yeah, he didn't even activate because he knows he has the protection probably from one of the sets.
Judgment's the Exiled Force.
Judgment's the Exiled Force. Very good play here. Next, if he has to out this Gravity Bind somehow.
Yeah,
this is the only way he can win.
To find an out for the Gravity Bind.
Gravity Bind is the only way he can. Outing the Gravity Bind is the only way he can win this game. He has to find an MST or a Heavy Storm. That is the only way. Or he has to kill the Tribe Infecting rather quickly to stall it out at least a little bit.
He needs to get rid of this Tribe Infecting. Because that's his only problem, because so far the zombie cannot attack either because of the Gravity Bind.
Yeah, and there are no burn cards, so you aren't really under any pressure to remove the Gravity Bind right now. But here our national champion is having a big think about playing. What does he play? Does he play? Come on, man, play the card. He decides against it then.
He is thinking very hard.
What is this? Just play the card, do what you want to do. He just set down his cards and was like, nah, I'm not doing it. Now he's doing it again. Oh, he is activating the tribe.
He is activating tribe here, yeah.
He's activating tribe and now he's summoning a breaker.
He is. Maybe that will trade with the back row, so...
I think he should...
No, he is using it on his own Gravity Bind.
Yeah, and now he's attacking for a lot of damage. This is 1/6 plus 1/6 plus 1/2.
We see a ring, which once again not siding out ring against the burn deck.
Yeah, once again not siding out ring against the burn deck. Also, why don't you activate ring in his standby phase so he can't like shoot your whole board with the...
Yeah, he could have just used ring on the tribe infecting.
In standby phase.
Yeah, that was definitely a misplay.
Yeah, or at the start of battle phase or something. Or start of main phase.
But to be honest, so far those two guys are in their 6th game in a row.
Yeah,
we have started kind of late, so
yeah, we started at like 6 and this was like midnight when the last match was being played. So some exhaustion is definitely there. But I think our national champion is used to it, so...
Definitely more than your Yu-Gi-Oh! Boomer deck.
I think boomers are generally not used to staying up late.
Yeah, he should be in bed. He's like going to watch some soap opera at 9 and then he's in bed normally, so...
Yeah, normally he's in bed at like 10, so playing at 12 is kind of late for him. Here he activates the rotor and gets... What does he get? Did he resolve the rotor already?
Yeah, the card is on field, but I cannot really see what it is.
I also can't see what he gets. Definitely doing their best to not let us know what they are doing here in this broadcast. But he got
so he probably got this, the Warrior.
That makes sense.
He's going for a premature burial.
Burial also one card that is okay, but against the burn deck I would consider siding it out. Depending on how your side looks.
Yeah, but right now you have to make a push.
Yeah, right now you have to get rid of these cards, because if you get rid of both monsters, he just has 2 cards left, draws 1 next turn. So that is 3 cards that you have to deal with. I'm quite interested what he has said. This is a Goblin Attack Force and a Warrior Lady, or a Warrior. This turns into defense, and if he attacks into the Pyramid Tunnel, he does get the Ryokoki.
Yeah, he does get the Ryokoki now, so...
Yeah. Or does he get banished?
No, it doesn't. That's only what the DD Warrior Lady does. The other one is only when it is destroyed by battle, it destroys the other one. That's the reason why it is not as good as the DD Warrior Lady. Just because in a case like that, with DD Warrior Lady you just banish... Ooh.
Oh wow, he just ended the game.
He just ended the game.
He just
activating another power one-off,
snatch steal, double attack that ends the game. And with that we have our champion.
Yeah.
A national champion and also the GOAT champion.
Also the GOAT champion. And we actually saw Zombie Burn win this tournament. Have you thought it could do that after round 1?
No, but I mean it's 50% contributed to. I would contribute it to all the one-offs that he drew.
Yeah, he drew a lot of one-offs.
I don't think he had a feature match where he didn't draw one of three.
Yeah, that is also true.
And Race for Charity. I think he drew both in every feature match at least once. There were snatch steals that he drew. He drew a lot of snatch steals more than any other player. A lot of one-offs, but the one game where he did not have any of the one-offs, he still won. So.
Yeah, he's definitely just a very good player, even though being relatively new to GOAT.
Yeah, but Yu-Gi-Oh skills still transfer, so it is fine.
That is true, yeah. If you are good at the game at some point, you probably are above average at other points in the game.
Yeah, you can play any format. If you can play one format of Yu-Gi-Oh, you can play any format of Yu-Gi-Oh in my opinion. And he performed the masterclass right here in playing Zombie Burn Pile. I would say Zombie Burn Pile, that is the deck that you want to see win a tournament.
Definitely. And I have to say, I think I will visit Card Market and look for the cards myself, because the deck looked very fun to play.
It looked fun to pilot even.
Yeah, it is. Especially it is very different with not seeing Chaos Sword, not seeing Blackluster Soldier, no Thunder Dragons, so...
Yeah, it is so versatile. You have like this back row element with all of the burn cards.
Yeah, you can play a slow game, you can play a very tempo heavy game.
You can play a fast game, yeah. The only thing I was missing from this tournament was Empty Jar.
Yeah, I would have really loved to see Empty Jar. We have... One of our friends is playing the deck.
Yeah, one of our friends is playing Empty Jar. He's an Empty Jar enjoyer.
So maybe
we all hate him, by the way. We all hate him. Everyone hates Empty Jar.
Yeah. No one likes to play against a 10-minute combo deck in GOAT.
In GOAT, that is the reason why you don't want
to play. That is the reason why you play GOAT.
Yeah.
Because you don't need to wait 10 minutes for your opponent, but Empty Jar is doing that sometimes.
Sometimes does it to you. Just FTKs you with the jar and the books. Quite sad we couldn't feature that. I would have liked to see an Empty Jar FTK, just so we could feature one Empty Jar FTK to tell you guys that GOAT is not what you guys think. It is not normal summon pass all the time. It is also FTK.
It is not. If you have ever seen a competent combo deck in GOAT, you know that combo is in this game since the very beginning.
Yeah. People just didn't notice at the time. They came to the conclusion after it that there were a lot of combo decks, and people just got smarter and figured out that there are combo decks that can kill you in turn 1.
Yeah, there are combo decks, but there are also cards that work pretty well against combo decks. Like a side deck Jaugen, for example, kills most of the combo decks.
Definitely, there are some things. So GOAT still changes even after all of these years. GOAT is still not a figured out format in my opinion.
Definitely not, no.
Chaos is the best deck, I would say. Chaos is the best deck, but everything under that is quite open to discussion. There are a lot of rogue decks still popping up.
And especially
side deck choices change.
Chaos itself is not completely figured out. We have seen at the World Championship people leaning more towards a control style of the deck, with Scapegoat, with Metamorph itself, to the classic Chaos Turbo deck that was played for a long time. So there are still variations even in the best deck after all these times.
Yeah, they also sometimes run 2 Chaos Sorcerer, sometimes they run 3 Chaos Sorcerer. There are different cards that they like to run in the side deck. GOAT is not figured out, or as figured out as you would think from the start. But with that, we will leave you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, click the bell, all of that good YouTuber stuff. Our socials are linked down below. We don't have a sponsor. If you are a sponsor, sponsor us right now. I'm looking at you, Card Market, just sponsor us for some of that great GOAT content. We are also looking into other content, or rather into other formats that we can feature. We want to run like an Edison format tournament.
Edison would be really great.
Yeah, we're just lacking some decks in that.
Yeah, we're lacking some decks, and we're more than that lacking some players.
Yeah, lacking some players, but I think we can drum up the players. As long as we have the decks, we can convince some people to come.
Yeah.
We also want to run head, maybe some toss, some other formats. We'll see what we can do for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, just do all the stuff I said earlier. And with that, we thank you guys for watching.